What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rematch Podcast. Yes, I am your host, Anthony Hidalgo, and I'm here with my co-host,
Emma Riesco.
and a special new guest, this year's Mr.Mater winner,
Ariel Martinez.
Before we get into the topic today, let's talk about the week. Emma, talk to me. How's your week been so far?
It's been a little stressful because of school and college, and that's what everyone is focusing on in school now. So it's a little stressful, but we're getting through it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Two
like
more
all
months.
of us, yeah. Yo, talk to
Two
me.
more months, bro. 2 more months, bro. May 29th is literally like right around the corner if you think about it.
Are you dying to get out of school? Yeah.
I'm not dying to get out of school, but like if you think about it, bro, like graduation is like right around the corner.
So yeah,
like,
it's
bro,
crunch
literally
time,
yesterday we had just started school. Like
time flies, bro. I don't even know what you can say, man. And just think about this year already being gone. Like, we've been to school already for 12 years, and to actually say it's coming to an end kind of sucks, you know.
everybody's like, going their own ways.
No, yeah, after everything, that's it. Everyone's going between their own ways and just be them. But Emma, talk to us, because I know you have to.
Yes, so for the past few weeks, we had been practicing for an event at school, and that event was Mr.Mater. This is a very popular event that happens every year. It is hosted by the Lionettes, which I am a Lionette, so we're going to be talking about it. And if you guys don't know, I don't know if you said, but Anthony won Mr.Mater 2 years ago, or 1 year ago.
A year ago, yeah.
Ariel won this past,
What,
2
like
weeks,
a week? 2 weeks?
2 weeks ago. So we're going to be talking about that. So basically, Mr.Mater is basically a boy pageant. When we describe it, that's what we say, because the Lionettes get a partner, and they basically have to practice with the Lionettes for like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. So it's not that long. So they have to learn 2 dances. They do an intro dance, which is like a quick little like TikTok
Quick
dance.
little teaser, yeah.
And then what's next? I think it's the handshakes with their partner. So they make like a
Intros.
quick little handshake with their partner. And then it's the interview questions. And after that is a swimwear model. So they have to walk with like swimwear on. Some of the guys did like girl
Shirtless,
bikinis.
Maui.
Yeah, someone did Maui 1 year. And then after that is the first elimination, which if you make it past to the next round, then you do a talent performance, which sometimes people don't really do talents, like both of them, which we'll get into later, but they didn't really do a talent. They just performed and it was funny. But they do the talent, and then we do a formal wear model. So they model in like suits and ties, and then they do a dance at the end. So that's basically the whole like performance. But I want to ask you guys, what was your favorite part of Mr.Mater? Like, what section?
I feel like the practicing section, because like you're able to be like with a group of friends, the environment. You get to learn how to dance. I mean, for example, I was with my girlfriend, so I was able to spend time with her, like get to know what she does for a living. I mean, dancing and stuff back then, whatever. I think the practicing for sure. I mean, you get to know a lot of people, you learn how to dance, and you just like kind of see what's going on like behind the scenes as a Lionette.
That is one thing that I heard from the guys a lot. Every year, the guys are like, "This is hard. Like, I didn't know you guys practice this much," because guys really don't realize how hard it is to learn a dance.
That's
And
very
especially,
hard.
it is a little harder for them because they do have to learn it in a short amount of time. So it put it into perspective for them.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. That whole debate with dance being a sport, I completely disagree with. I think it is a sport. It's hard. It's hard, bro. Like, not everybody can, jump, do like, I don't know, like a jump, land on a split. Like,
It's not a club for sure,
that
man.
takes time. That takes time. But nah, I'm gonna have to agree with Anthony. Like, the practice, like, you get to like actually like interact with people you don't really interact with like on a day-to-day basis, and like just spending those 2 weeks getting to know each other. Like, we make plans to like go out to eat like after the show, or just like generally have like spend time with each other after school. Like, I don't know, it just builds like one of those bonds that wasn't always there. Like something you build over time.
Mm-hmm.
So I have another question. Do you guys remember what your interview questions were?
Yeah.
When
Both
you went?
years. Both years.
Oh, yes, because, okay, Ariel did it. Actually, Ariel was my first partner for
OG.
Mr.Mater.
OG. I'm the OG.
Yeah, I've done Mr.Mater 3 times, and he was my first partner. We actually won 3rd place.
We placed.
First year, we won 3rd
I
place.
didn't even place.
I didn't
Wait,
remember
you
you did
didn't place sophomore?
Mr.Mater.
I didn't place. No.
Well,
I didn't even make it to the 3rd round. I remember.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I remember it was Jay. Was it Tyreek or Tyrese? I think Tyreek won.
It was one of them. It was him because he was doing Umbrella.
Yeah,
he did Umbrella. He did Umbrella.
It was Jay, Tyreek, me, and then Tyrese was fan favorite.
Oh,
I think that was what it was.
I don't remember.
Sophomore year.
I have short-term memory. But what was your interview question?
My interview question sophomore year was, what was your prized possession? Or like, what was your most prized possession?
And you answered?
It was a blue monkey my grandpa gave me before he passed.
Yes.
I
the
remember
whole
that, I remember
audience
that.
went, "Aww." that's how you knew he
No,
got it.
I'm not gonna lie. When you do that interview question, you low-key gotta make it a sob story, bro. You low-key gotta make it a sob story.
That way you get to the third
You
round.
make it
yeah.
a sob story, yeah, you secured your spot.
Do you remember yours?
I remember both actually. I'll say
What
both.
was
So
it?
sophomore year, it was what I'm gonna do. Like, how do I see myself in 5 years? And I remember me as choking up the question because like I used to be scared of talking with a mic in front of everyone. So I was just like just yapping. I remember I said I wanted to go to college, have a sneaker store, and then do this and that. But like it was that too. And then last year they asked me if you can have one wish, what would it be? And I said obviously be 6 feet tall. And then the whole crowd,
Oh,
was,
yes,
the
that
whole
was
crowd went
funny.
crazy.
My
Everyone
Yeah.
was
My
laughing.
question this year was, how can we like give back to the homeless people? And I think I said something like, bro, like instead of walking into like a Louis Vuitton or Gucci or something, just walk into like a Walmart, buy a can of food, buy food, and just give it to somebody.
Honestly,
Like,
the interview portion is probably
That's
like
the most crucial part of the show, in my opinion.
It's-
Most crucial part.
it
You
is-
mess up, you're not going anywhere.
it is probably the most important part of the first section, the first
Yeah.
part, because last year my partner got like a political question and he got so political and it honestly ruined him. Like that's guaranteed. That's why we didn't make it past to the next round. But yeah, did you guys?
you got reactions from the crowd and stuff, but I guess the like
Yeah.
our
I
I guess the
didn't
judges
like
weren't
that.
looking for that at
Too
all.
controversial for them.
Yeah.
But did you guys feel confident that you were gonna make it to the next round?
Oh, most def.
I'm not gonna lie. So going back to last year, I'm not even gonna talk about sophomore year. Let's just go way past
Let's
that.
skip that.
Yeah, but junior year, I'm not gonna lie. When I first started, I was super nervous. Like the dance that me and Angie did, like you know how you start with your partner, it was horrible. Like I was already choking, so I was like, oh my god. So then the question came, I thought I was gonna choke, but then I remember I'm like, let me just lock in, let me just like answer the question right, maybe I have a chance. And when I answered the question, everyone was laughing. I was okay, I have a chance. And then the third round was the
Swimmer?
the dance what's it called?
The handshakes?
No.
The talent.
Dress,
Okay.
dress, dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember just like a girl, and then all the crowd went crazy. And there, where I was like, okay, I might have a
locked
chance.
in, I'm locked
I might have a
in.
chance.
That was last year's performance
Yeah.
you're talking
Yeah,
about?
nah.
Yeah.
Sophomore year, I remember, I think I wasn't really confident that I made it past, but like, I don't know, but like sophomore year I was a little kid, so I was like scared that I didn't make it.
No, we did it for fun. for the
But
most
whatever,
part.
and I remember at the end of sophomore year when I got that third place sash, after the show, I literally said it, like, I'm gonna win this. Like, somehow, somewhere I'm gonna win. And this year, I was pretty confident I was gonna make it. I was pretty confident, like, I had no doubt.
No, it was senior year, yeah. It's different, yeah. You have more confidence, like, once you get to a higher grade and stuff.
No, but
yeah.
like, have you peeped that, like, all three winners these past 3 years have been
Class of
24?
2024.
I mean, just to say our class is the
Jay,
best
you
class.
and me, we're the best class, respectfully.
Yeah. But did you guys feel like it was embarrassing? Because usually it's so hard for the girls to find a partner because every guy is like, no, that's embarrassing. I don't want to do that. So coming from you guys that had to practice and actually perform and won, was it embarrassing to perform?
I mean, from my standpoint, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I took one for the team. Cause like everyone in school said it was fruity, this and that. I don't want to get into that too much, but everyone said like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, you look kind of like weird or whatever. I was like, no, I'm just taking one for the team. I'm doing it for my girlfriend, you know. End of the day, and I don't want to do it for another guy, you know, respectfully, because you know you have to pick another guy and stuff. So I'd rather take one for the team and be her partner.
I will say that was an issue this year. It is an issue every year, but this year it was an issue where like a lot of the girls had boyfriends and their boyfriends didn't want them to do it with another guy, so it was hard for them to find partners.
So they had to
But-
get forced.
Like,
Yeah.
no offense to anybody who said no, but like, I don't know what's weird about it, bro. You're just doing something for fun. Like, you're doing a school activity, like, just to like have fun, you know, like express yourself, like, just kind of like, you know, get out of like your comfort zone.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
you've never been in front of a crowd, like that's a good way to start. Especially
yeah.
like in a fun talent show like that, where you're just like, where you're just joking around with like your friends and stuff. Like, it's not even that bad.
That's you let go of that fear that you have. Like,
Exactly,
being in
but
front
like
of
that
people.
stage fright fear goes away like this, literally like that.
And after, usually, the guys are always saying like, "Oh, it was actually fun.
Yes.
Like I would do that again." And it's like you just have to like get over it. Like it's just
Experience
fun. You're performing for a bunch of people. So now we're gonna get into the main topic that we want to talk about, which is the talents. And that's probably my favorite part, is seeing the guys do their talents, because usually guys don't usually do talents. Sometimes they do like an instrument or like an actual
I did
talent.
an instrument my sophomore year.
Yes, he played
Did
an
the
instrument.
trumpet.
Yeah.
Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars.
So random, but
So random.
it was a little random. No one knew you could play an instrument.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
gonna lie, I
such a
didn't-
lie. That's such a lie.
I didn't even know you
because-
could play that either.
Bro,
I
that's
forgot.
such a lie because I promise you, ever since 6th grade, I was known as
yeah,
the
middle school
band
you were
nerd,
in
bro.
band, but like
I
you were
was
on the
a
low.
band nerd for 4
But
years.
you were on the low, though. It was on the low. Like
It
on the
was
low.
low key on the low. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. But like, bro, everybody knew I played. Like, people would walk into the cafeteria, see me with the jazz band, be like, "Yo, you play trumpet?" So like, I was like, I'm gonna use this power to my liking and just play a Bruno Mars song. So I had the whole crowd singing though, so I'm not gonna lie.
But this year you went a different route. You decided to perform.
I joined join the bandwagon.
Yes.
Hop on the
God.
bandwagon.
Because-
Hop on the bandwagon.
Anthony, actually, what did you do for your talent? Tell
So
them.
last year it was like after the Super Bowl, and me and my girl thought it was a good idea to like do something different. We've never seen no one do this, so like Rihanna Super Bowl, I just passed by, and I was like, babe, look, let's see if I can make it to the third round. But if we do, and I had no confidence at all, like at the start, I was like, we're gonna do it. So we rehearsed it, everything went well, and I performed. I'm not gonna lie, I look at that video, I laugh every time, for sure. I just love that
Yeah,
video.
it really doesn't get old. And it was iconic because Rihanna had just performed the Super Bowl and everyone was talking about the Super Bowl.
So it made sense to make
Yeah.
it.
And
you were
was
also in
like,
it too, yeah.
boom. Nah,
Yeah.
mine was a little outdated, I'm not gonna lie.
No, but it was still good though.
Mine
I
was
mean,
like 3 years outdated.
it was one of the best Super Bowls, so I mean,
It really was.
You showcased like
you see, I
top
did
3.
right, I did
So
right.
do you feel like you kind of copied Anthony?
All
or?
right, listen, this is where it gets serious. I don't think I copied Anthony. I mean, people say I copied him because, like, you know, they're both Super Bowl performances. Coincidentally, they're both wearing red.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do Usher? Usher was this year's Super Bowl.
Yeah, and look how bad Usher's performance was. Oh.
He was whatever. Yeah.
It was mid. It was a mid performance, and I was like, nah. And on top of that, I don't know how to rollerblade. So I wasn't going to go through that issue.
Got you. No, I feel
mean,
like, oh wait.
I didn't really copy. I feel like I did take inspo because we do have a lot of guys who do dress up as girls. We had High School Musical one year. We had Rihanna. And we had Rihanna before you. We had Umbrella before
yeah.
that Super Bowl performance. So I feel like everybody just took like a little bit of inspo. Like, it's funny, and at the same time, it's low-key iconic.
I see. Makes sense. So back to Anthony's performance. Backstage, I was one of his backup dancers. He had 4 backup dancers, and I was one of them. And I remember backstage, he was freaking out a little bit. He had a little bit of stage fright. He didn't want to go and perform. But I do remember last minute, we were talking about how he should have had like a pregnant belly because Rihanna was pregnant, and that was the like main thing in the Super Bowl, that she was pregnant. And then he was gonna go on stage. He had my red robe on. It was like a bathrobe. And he was gonna go on stage without like a pregnant belly. And we were like, we should get you a jacket and you just put it in the thing. So I think Angie, his girlfriend, went and ran, got a jacket, put it in, and then he was pregnant
No, the
on
idea
stage.
was set perfect, man.
You were planning on going out there without a pregnant belly?
Yeah.
So how would that?
No, the idea was set perfect. I mean, I looked very ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I had
that,
the wig.
the little black bobco wig killed it. That was the cherry on top.
Nah, man, but at the end of the day, I don't regret it. I mean, I had a good time. And I think everyone in my group that danced with me, everyone that I saw it, had a good time, for sure.
So this question's for both of you. Did you guys practice your performances before you went, or did you improvise some of it?
So for mine, there was low-key like little bits and pieces that were directly from that performance. But the thing was in some places there were supposed to be backup dancers, but like the backup dancers would literally be on for like 5 seconds and then have to get off. It wasn't like the whole entire thing. So I was like, I'm gonna just improv, like, you know, have moments where like I'm by myself on stage. And then like that was when my partner Lakshmi came in. And then that was kind of the only other person that was there. So I did improv a little bit, but
I think backup dancers would have definitely added to your performance, because
For sure,
I think
yeah.
it added.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was
think
thinking.
it definitely added to your performance, because that year everyone was talking about like Rihanna and her backup dancers.
Yo, but
how
her
like
backup dancers were trending, bro. Like in
Yeah.
2021, Shakira's backup dancers were not talked about.
Yeah, that is true.
because people were talking about how like Rihanna was wearing red and the
And people
backup dancers
started,
were
it
white.
became like a whole trend on TikTok. Everyone
It
started
did,
like
bro.
remaking
Everybody
it.
started
Yeah.
doing that little crawling thing, bro. So like it was really, like, I'm not gonna lie, it was really iconic.
yeah.
bro.
So did you guys have a feeling you were gonna win the whole thing?
Oh, most def. I had
Really?
no doubt. This year, I had no doubt. I literally walked into that dressing room, and we even had a conversation about it at one of the practices. It was like all of the guys. We're like, who's most likely gonna win this? I'm like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be humble, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna win. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, I'm gonna win.
But there were, to be honest, I didn't know who was gonna win because there were a lot of good performances. Like the guy that won second place, Alan, that his partner was Kaylee. They did really good.
He
'cause-
choreographed that too. Like, he made that dance by himself.
Yeah, he is an actual dancer. So when he went out there and performed, I could have sworn like maybe he could win too. So I don't know. I feel like there were a lot of good
I had
talents.
no doubt in
but-
my mind, but I think the blonde wig helped me out there.
And I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you think it was a little rigged because two of your sponsors?
One sponsor.
Oh, that's right.
One
Even people, I forgot. Yeah.
It was only one sponsor.
Okay, but the
No,
other
it wasn't
judge.
rigged. It wasn't rigged because even I saw all three. Well, I had a conversation about it, and
Whoa, I didn't see that. Hey, I didn't see
Diaz
that.
even said that, like, my performance, like, bro, because Diaz saw me before I even went on stage. Like, I went backstage with, like, the wig on and everything, and Diaz goes, I don't think I should have seen this. You could say in a way if you want to. If that's what you want to believe, that it was rigged, go for it.
That's a lot of people are saying that because they're like, oh,
I didn't even know
Ariel.
about that. That's crazy. I had no idea about
People
that.
are saying like
right now.
Ariel only won because his sponsor was a
I don't
judge,
think
and
that,
then because the other judge was a sponsor for the Foundations Club, which is basically the same as like Braveheart. People are saying like, oh, Ariel only won because of them.
Nah, bro. You know, I promise you, every person that had for swimwear, they had all like 10s, whatever. Like, bro, I even thought I lost. Like, during the swimwear part, because, bro, I literally, like, I blanked out as I was walking out with a towel, sunscreen. I didn't know what to do. I blanked out, so I literally just laid down the towel, laid down, started kicking my legs, and called it a day.
What did you wear for swimwear?
I wore a black button-up with, like, some maroonish shorts.
And you? Do you remember what you wore for swimwear?
I wore one of Angie's what's it called, like those swimming things, like a little, like I don't know how to say,
Like
like
a
a little long
cover-up?
sleeve. Yeah, but it was like full of holes and stuff, and I wore
Oh.
like my shorts, and it was super tight on me. So I mean, I walked out and I did like
So it made you look a little big, you know, a little punk.
Nah, no. It made me look something different. I looked very on the left side, yeah. So it was kind of funny. Nah, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think I wasn't confident at all, because I already knew, like from the start, I already started bad. And then during the middle, when I got the question, I did pretty good. Everyone laughed. I was like, okay, maybe I have a chance. And then after the swimmer, I was like, okay, now let's get to the talent. As me, I'm a humble person. I still think from last year I didn't win, because they had Team Beach, which also was very good.
Yeah, there was
And
Team
then-
Beach this year, too.
Yeah, that one too. And then there was another one was Magic Mike. And I honestly think that one should have won.
Listen,
Yeah.
but the Magic Mike, in my opinion, should have won. But it was very
Yeah.
controversial.
No, yeah. That was crazy.
You know, rated PG.
Especially because the assistant principal was one of the judges last year, so she was like, there's no way this is happening. But we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But how
also
did
one
it-
more thing, the thing that like with this year was like respectfully, there was like no competition. Like with me last year, there was a lot more competition. So that's maybe why you had like a little bit of chance to win. I'm not saying you were bad, but like the
I'm not gonna
competition
lie,
wise, you can't lie. There was only like 10 people. Maybe if you would have done it last year.
That's something I really disagree with this year. That there was only 10 guys and not every lionette having to have a guy. Because sophomore year, the whole team had to have a guy.
was like 20,
and if you
25
didn't have a guy,
people.
you were hosting it with a mic or whatever. I disagree that there was only 10 guys. I was
should've
like,
been like yeah.
wow, like it low-key took out the fun because 10 guys compared to my sophomore year, and we had like
20.
20 something. Like, bro, the dressing room was like a lot more fun. Like we were like in between the breaks or whatever, and we'd go change. Like we just start joking around and then we'd go back. Like this year, like everybody went in like 2 at a time, 3 at a time. Like it was kind of quiet in there, so it was literally like change and get out. So
Yeah, my first year, it was like Mr.Mater is always supposed to be mandatory for us, but my first year, all of the Lionettes were going to do Mr.Mater, and we only had like 2 or 3 girls that couldn't find a partner. And this year was so much harder because guys just don't want to do Mr.Mater. They find that it's embarrassing, it's a waste of time. So we only had 10 pairs this year, and it's usually a lot more than that. There's like 20-something girls on the team, and the fact that we only got 10 pairs was like a little...
I don't know if you guys can agree with me. Sophomore year was the best year of Mr.Mater.
For sure, yeah.
think
mean,
so.
competition-wise, hell yeah.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Not even competition-wise, just like
The experience?
exactly.
Yeah.
I
think it
forgot
was
who
fun.
won that year.
Jay won, yeah.
Jay
It
won
was
with his,
Jay.
And it
with
was
his salsa.
it was over a bunch of seniors. I mean, for sure the experience was really great. I mean, I don't even care if I didn't win. I didn't even place. I just went to have fun.
It was like sophomore year, I can sit here and genuinely say it was fun. Like that was probably like funnest practice, funnest show in general.
And if you were there last year, it would have been better too. Yeah, last year was also very good. But this year,
I
like,
didn't get asked, so
yeah, this year I don't know, it was weird. There's not too much people, so the competition was kind of whack. Like, I
this
don't
year
know.
was kind of a little iffy. I got asked by not 1 but 2 Lionettes.
Whoa.
Yeah,
One
because
and Lakshmi had asked me too.
he was supposed to be my partner first, but
Well,
Damn.
let me clarify
Let's
this
go
argument
Lakshmi,
here.
man.
Let me clarify this right here. Lakshmi did ask me, like right before you had asked me.
All right.
Lakshmi asked me right before you had asked me, so I was in the middle. I was like,
Damn.
yikes.
See,
But then, like, you know,
Yeah. Nah,
listen,
but I mean,
listen, but it was fair. It was fair. I did one with you and I did one with her. It was fair.
I agree with that. There, I
You see,
agree with
it
that.
was
I
fair.
agree
You
with
see,
that. Yeah.
you see, as long as Anthony gives me, I'm not
Because
involved.
he did do it with your sophomore year. So I mean,
and we got 3rd place.
so yeah, he placed with both people.
So
So
I placed with like my first year, and then I placed my last year. You see, like it falls hand in
Everything,
hand.
like, how do you say, everything balanced out in a way. Yeah,
No.
for sure.
I
Yeah.
thought it was unfair. I thought he should have done it with me again, so maybe we could win again. But
Sucks to suck, wear a helmet. I don't know what to tell you.
it's okay. I'm not that bad because for the past 3 years, it's been class of 2024.
Yes.
So-
As long as class of 2024 goes home with the title, I'm not mad.
Yeah, this year we only had 3 seniors on the team, so all of us had partners, and only Ariel and Lakshmi were the only seniors that made it to the next round. So we
Well,
told
no.
them. Oh well, Angelo.
Angelo made it to the
Yeah.
second round,
Yeah, but we're counting like Lionette seniors too, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
okay,
because
okay, okay,
his
now
girls,
we're clarifying.
his girls are juniors, so
yeah,
like, we're
now
talking,
we're
yeah.
clarifying. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Lorna, we didn't make it to the next round, and
Ooh.
so we were hoping that Ariel was gonna win.
I was
and he
taking
did.
it home. I was taking it home regardless. Like as soon as I went to go put on my little red dangly skirt.
Nah, I don't know. My
Yo, I'm
performance
sorry.
was,
That shimmy shiny shirt that I had, I was not supposed to be wearing that. I was supposed to be wearing like some normal red sports bra. And then we found it and it like shined in the light.
added
like,
more to your dance.
Yeah, added more to my dance and it added a little itchy sensation. But like mid dance, I was like dying to scratch, but couldn't.
My partner was Eduardo, and if we made it, we didn't make it. But
He was all right, bro.
if we were gonna make it to the next round, he was supposed to do like the Taylor Swift Eras tour, and he was gonna perform all of Taylor Swift's songs. He was gonna get into the audience and literally be Taylor Swift.
That's
but
fire. Shout out to Eddie, man.
didn't make it. So
Look at that one,
Sucks
Eddie.
to suck. On to
Why
the
didn't
next.
Eddie make? What did he say on his question?
no, it wasn't even his question. His question was if you could step into anyone else's shoes, who would it be? He said his mom, and the whole audience
Oh,
was
that's
like,
W. That's W. That's a W response.
the whole audience was like, aw. But apparently for his swimwear, he wasn't wearing enough. But he had a whole floaty. So I don't really know like what happened there. So apparently he was the lowest score too.
What?
Yeah, I don't
Out of all
really
the 10
know.
guys?
No.
Yes.
I
There's
feel
no
like,
way.
I feel like the lowest score there had to be. I'm blanking names right now.
I mean, it's 10 guys. Come on, man. You gotta.
Oh, I feel like
Not a lot of
I'm not
options.
trying to be disrespectful, but like Ashley's boyfriend, I feel like he had the lowest.
Well, he wasn't gonna do it. He joined last minute.
Yeah, he joined last minute, and then when he came out in swimwear, like he literally just walked up to the end of the stage, looked, I think like flexed, and walked away.
Nah, but shout out to all the guys that did it, man. Because at the end of the day, it takes balls to do that. Like everyone says, oh yeah, let's do it and stuff. But like, until you actually go and do
Listen,
it.
for somebody to like do it after like oh that's embarrassing. Like why are you doing that? Like if you did it, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you.
So I want to ask you guys, how did it feel winning, like the whole thing?
Felt awesome. I mean, I didn't believe it was real. Like I remember I got home and I was texting my girlfriend Angie, like the video and stuff. And I remember I watched it. I kid you not, I watched it for 2 hours straight. I got home at 10, went to sleep at 1. And I remember I didn't even go to school the next day. Like it was a whole big thing. And I was worried about my dad, bro.
This guy felt like Hollywood, bro. He was like,
Nah, no, I was very
I'm
humble.
Mr. Mater. I'm not gonna go to school tomorrow.
Nah, I was just humble. I mean, I was still very surprised, like, throughout the night. I'm like, damn, how did I win, bro? Because there's still other good people. But I was only worried about my dad. Because you know how my dad is, right? So he's, like, very, like, strict and stuff. And he, imagine him seeing his son, like, in the stage doing all that. And I was like, bro,
With
wait
a
until I get
pregnant belly.
home. No,
Listen,
I was.
Listen, me, I was embarrassed because my best friend of like 2 years went. He was clowning me the whole week when I told him, cause bro, he was the first person I told him like, oh, like I'm gonna end up dancing Shakira, like whatever.
Oh my God.
And I got clowned like constantly for like 2 weeks. When the time came and if you guys have seen the video, I dropped to the floor in a very Shakira-like manner. Bro, as soon as I left that show, I got clowned on the way home. I'm talking about, he was like, for a second I thought you were a girl, like that type of conversation.
Yeah, let's not even get into that. That's crazy, though. Your
And
own boy.
I kind of just laughed because I'm like, listen, bro, it's for fun, bro.
Nah, but at the end of the day,
Listen,
for
at
fun,
the end of
bro.
the day, I went home with an Amazon gift card, so I'm not complaining.
Amazon. Huh. What the?
Oh,
Wait, what?
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yes.
missed out. You missed out.
So when I
went home with
win,
a prize.
so when I come back from sophomore year and I win first place, they give me. How much was it?
$50.
Yeah, this year
sure
they
rigged.
gave out
Anyways.
prizes.
They ripped off junior year, bro.
That shit rigged. Anyways.
That was what the first year that they gave out prizes, right? I was like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
first year.
big time. I remember.
I remember it was like the winner gets like $30 to the club or
I
something.
didn't even get a gold medal or anything. They just gave me a little. How you say, a little black
Little black
slide.
slide.
A little black slide, and that's about it. Go home, buddy. That's all I got. That's crazy.
So to finish it off, we're gonna look at the poll that we posted on our Instagram.
I already know Anthony won, bro. I was looking yesterday,
No, I haven't
70%,
even
30%.
checked.
Anthony
Did I?
wins for sure.
I haven't even checked.
So
haven't
yeah,
checked.
basically we put a poll on our Instagram yesterday. Go follow our Instagram. It's @_Real Matters Podcast. But we made a poll. We said who did it better. We posted the videos of their performances, and Anthony won 71% to 29%. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I honestly don't care. That's the people's opinion. In my opinion, I won this year and Anthony won last year. Simple as that.
For sure. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the best Mr.Mater, I mean, I feel like mine was better because he didn't have backup dancers, you know?
The
So I feel like
dancers does that despite.
I feel like my dance added more like something to it, and plus, same time, the Super Bowl just happened, and then I went and did it. And I don't know. I just feel like everything was just better overall. But his was good too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think he would have done it last year, there would have been some competition there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it would have been like more comp, you know?
Well, blame the Lionettes for not asking me to do it last year.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
the Lionettes' fault, not mine.
But to like be like on paper,
And then you wanted to ask me this year. You see how it is? Nah, whatever.
but on paper, mine was better, respectfully, yeah. I mean, I think the polls say that, true.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give it to Anthony. I'm gonna give it to Anthony. Anthony is the original Mr.Mater.
Wow.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Nah, we both did good. We both did good, man. End of the day, whoa. Anyways, we both did good. I mean, has balls to do what we did, honestly. And he did his thing. He got first place. Congrats to you, my boy.
Appreciate
Takes a lot to get first place, also, even though, you know, it wasn't too many people. And you know, it's actually harder if it's not too many people. If we think about it, it's 10 people. So now,
Listen, it's harder because now like the spotlight is really on
That's
you.
what I'm
Like
saying.
the judges can't really like.
they don't have a lot to choose from.
They
Yeah.
they can't really forget a performance. They really have to keep like their eyes peeled and like remember it. If not, like.
So
kinda
if
just
anything,
messes
you
up the
had
whole-
more of like pressure, kind of, because it was like three
See,
people
I
or
had more
nothing.
pressure because when I saw 5 guys get called up, I was like, all right,
Yes,
that's
that's
a
crazy.
really small pool of people.
Because last year was like 11 or 12, so it was like
Sophomore year was like
14, 15, yeah.
14, 15 people got selected for
Yeah,
the next round.
every year it went down. But for sure, Mr.Mater, all experience, 10 out of 10. If you guys want to join it, please don't be scared.
For
I know,
those who are not graduating, I suggest you find a Lioness to do it next year.
for sure. I
100%.
mean, experience is 100% good. You learn a lot of things. You learn how to dance, see the environment, how the Lionettes really go to work. And as always, you just learn how to dance. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be scared. And get rid of that stage fright, for sure.
Yeah, that's everything we're talking about. So I hope you guys enjoyed reminiscing on Mr.Mater because
Perfect, guys.
Mr.Mater is one of my favorite events of the year.
100%.
Just to watch the guys have fun and do what the Lionettes love to do. So.
Perfect. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to Real Matters Podcast, episode 5. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.